Any later.
Come on.
Like Martin Luther King?
That works.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Well, I guess in personal life, leader would be probably my parents.
So, Catherine, whenever you first think of a leader, who comes to your mind?
Probably my parents.
Parents?
Yeah.
Who's the first person?
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, okay.
I would say, I don't know who, George Bush is the first one that comes to mind, but that's not who I want to say.
Sam Houston.
Sam Houston, okay.
President.
President Obama?
No. Any other president.
George W.
W.
George W.
George W.
I'm gonna say Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Because he made such a movement during that whole, time period, and he fought for equality amongst blacks.
He led his team to 6 NBA championships.
Obviously, they kind of molded who I was and taught me who to be and how to
Okay.
treat people.
Because they raise you,
Okay.
lead you down the right and wrong path. George Bush.
Why do you consider him to be a leader?
I feel like he listens to his followers, and he's very good at followership. He's a very active leader. I feel like he's really engaged with the people 360 degrees around him.
He was the first president of Texas, along with a lot of other critical things in the founding of what Texas used to be.
Okay.
He led our country for 8 years.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for.
It's kind of moral guidelines that govern behavior and actions.
It's like, it's not really doing the right thing, is it?
Probably decisions that you make that define who you are in terms of right and wrong.
Just to kind of have like a sense of like what is right and wrong, like what you think would be considered acceptable or non-acceptable. Ethical, just knowing the difference between right and wrong, and ethical means doing what you know is right, whether you want to be doing it or not. So just
To be ethical, I would say, means to make morally correct decisions, even when no one's really forcing you to.
To me, being ethical means making the everyday right choices from right and wrong.
I would say that in the leadership roles that I have taken, I have tried to use ethics in all the decisions that I make. And I've been surrounded by other people that I feel the same thing. I worked with a number of teachers when I was principal that they were very ethical. They led their classrooms and their lives in an ethical way.
man, that's hard. There's not many. Dr. Jen is an ethical leader.
She sure is.
I feel like she always looks out for not only herself but everyone around her. If something goes against what she believes is goes against her ethics, I feel like she's always the first one to say, I don't want to be in that situation.
I'd go with Johnny Football because he's on the spot with all this football. He's kind of in the spotlight, but he continues to maintain his morals, and he's a Christian guy. doesn't stray from that, even though he's one of the most popular people in town right now.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket.
What does it mean to have morals? That's a tricky question, huh?
Yeah, it is very tricky.
It means that is this a trick question?
It means having, I don't know. These are hard.
Again, I think when I think of ethics, I think of morals. I go vice versa. I think that it's decision making with right and wrong, and
I think it's kind of like the same thing as ethics, like just like having a sense of knowing what is right and wrong. They just kind of go together.
Values that aren't necessarily illegal to go against, but you feel or it would just not be right to go against those.
Just your values, just having personal values for yourself, just goals for yourself, morals, like I'm led by faith, I'm led by family, just...
Having morals means that you have like an inner self-conscious that helps you determine what's right and wrong.
I'm hunting, looking for a comer. This is fucking awesome.
Eddie Colson and Steve Johnson were two of my bosses that I think really were led by a moral compass that I believed in, ethical, family guys. Their decisions that they made were decisions that were guided by ethics and morals.
Okay. President Lofton. I mean, he has to run our university, so he has to like take into consideration what will look good for the university, what will like reflect badly upon it, and how it affects the students.
I'm just going to use Dr. Jen again because I don't know.
I'm going to say, my buddy Gandhi was pretty...
I have to say, Gandhi.
What about Gandhi? Mother Teresa.
Okay.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa.
But like, damn, that's a cold ass honky.
Thank you very much.
What was that for?